Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Hay milonga de amor, hay temblor de gotán.
We were staying in the trendy and popular neighborhood of Palermo with friends that we had made at the estancia. Thanks to that, it felt more like living in Buenos Aires rather than visiting the city as a tourist. Walking through Buenos Aires, we couldn't help but feel a little bit like being back in Europe. The food, the architecture, just the general atmosphere. Noteworthy are also all the dog walkers with a pack of furry creatures. We explored La Boca, and coincidentally, they were playing the arch-enemy River Plate that day. We were going back in the bus when the Super Clásico started, and I remember looking out and there were even some police officers watching it on their phones. The whole neighborhood was in a sort of trance. As we were traveling without any set route, we had to allocate time to plan our next destinations. So yesterday we wrote lots of emails to different places in Mendoza, and we hope that some of them will answer and maybe we will get a stay or filmmaking opportunity.
Yo caminé por tu calle desierta en el silencio de la madrugada.
We did so in the confines of a beautiful apartment in the Belgrano neighborhood.
Nublada en una vieja estación despoblada. Miré los trenes llegar desde lejos. Cerré los ojos, detuve el tiempo. Quise decirte todo lo que siento.
It's crazy.
This is Alan. He's a racing club fan. How did we get here? Late one night, we were wandering around Belgrano looking for a place to eat. So we asked a random guy walking his dog. He looked up a place on his phone and even walked us there. On the way, we started chatting about football. And most memorably, he said, golf, tennis, hockey, basketball, polo, they are all sports here. Football is religion. And he super generously invited us to go to a match with him. We met up at the Previa. The pre-game here is essential to the game. Drink of preference by the fans, Fernet Cola.
Por ese que sueño con Racing campeón. Blanca y celeste, la academia Racing, y la academia. Y ahora está de fiesta, vamos a caer. This is Racing, my friend. Enzo Copetti. Celeste, la academia Racing, y la academia, y la academia, y la academia, y la
We tend to go a little bit crazy on the food side of things, and in no place so apparent as Buenos Aires. The present study aimed to thoroughly investigate the culinary landscapes of Buenos Aires within merely 2 weeks. Our investigative approach incorporated an extensive array of primary and secondary sources. A rigorous curation process was undertaken to refine the plethora of identified dining establishments. Following this, a comprehensive mapping exercise was conducted, involving the implementation of a color coding system. It is with great satisfaction that I present the findings of a gastronomic pursuit, Fugazzetta. An extraordinary gastronomic encounter awaited us at La Mezzetta, where we were astonished by the audacious creation that transcended the conventional boundaries of what can be classified as a mere pizza. The sheer abundance of cheese present within this masterpiece was nothing short of astonishing, rendering it one of the most irresistibly scrumptious delicacies we had the privilege of savoring during our gastronomic odyssey. Gelato. Drawing upon my elevated standards, honed through extensive experiences in Rome, I am compelled to candidly acknowledge the awe-inspiring nature of the gelato encountered in this locale. One particular establishment, Cremolati, stands out vividly in my memory, where we were afforded the privilege of sampling an astonishing array of more than 8 flavors to familiarize ourselves with the nuances distinguishing variations, such as dulce de leche con nuez, dulce de leche granizado, dulce de leche tres sensaciones, and dulce de leche tentación, with the latter ultimately emerging as our favorite choice. Alfajores. Alfajores, comprising meticulously processed duets of soft round cookies, sandwiching a generous dollop of dulce de leche, ultimately enrobed in a luscious chocolate coating. Naturally, the pantheon of timeless classics includes Havana. It is worth noting that the enchanting flavors have been deeply ingrained in Anusha's formative years. Dulce de leche. We ventured to the San Telmo neighborhood, known for its tourist-centric establishments, offering tantalizing glimpses of flavor through minuscule tasting spoons. Consistently surpassing its conventional counterpart, the dulce de leche, crafted from buffalo milk, emerged as the unequivocal victor in our discerning assessment. In summary, our culinary endeavors predominantly encompassed the consumption of copious quantities of pizza and gelato, interspersed with intermittent instances of partaking in paella establishments where the delectable offerings of lomo or choripan were relished. As we bid farewell to the cosmopolitan allure of Buenos Aires, our Epicurean odyssey transitions into a more tranquil phase as we embark on a westward journey across the vast expanse of Argentina to Mendoza.
It's like New Year's.
Racing!